you locked your mouse or something, it scrolled it all the way down for you.
Good evening, Central Indiana, and welcome to Porch Time, where we have absolutely no clue what we are doing tonight, as our internet gods are not kind. Anyway, live from JTH Construction Studio, we have Katie Fulkerson in studio with Corey and myself. Before we get to Katie, I got to go over sponsors, and I got to say, welcome back, Corey.
Hey, good to be back.
Pensacola kid.
Yep.
How's them snakes down there,
Lucky
bud?
we come back.
How's them snakes down? Did you hear that?
Bitty tiny snakes.
Lucky we came back. Is Mama Baker shopping? House shopping?
We were
down
both
there?
shopping.
Give me a basement. That's all
We
I
love
need.
that area.
2 snakes, though.
2 snakes.
I don't do snakes well. Actually, snakes don't bother me.
They don't bother me either. And they didn't bother the boys either.
Let's rephrase that. Snakes don't bother me unless I'm in the bathroom and there's a snake in there with me. Then we're going to have issues.
Yeah. These were outside.
I thought they were in your house.
Well, in the sunroom.
Yeah.
And then out
if you
in
say
the
snake and
garage.
room, that's a no-go.
Yeah. Well, think what Christina's thinking now. It's her house. So she's like, no. I can deal with the little lizards and frogs and...
No, I couldn't do that.
Here, Patty said.
Thank you, Teresa. Hello, PJ. Hello, Geneva. Hello, Greg. Tim, Jeff, Nicole. How you doing, Nicole? There's my sister, Patty. Patty, how you doing? Patty's part of this discussion tonight. Red Barn comes into play. Real quick, let me talk about my sponsors. So I do my thing here. We are live from JTH Construction Studio. First sponsor is American Basement Solutions, Larry Ralph Sr. Someone's like, hey, I just met him the other day. He had a Hawaiian shirt on or something. I was like, that was Larry.
That's Larry.
Great man. 1-877-409-2837. Fathom Real Estate. Teresa Massmer, she was just on here. Her new show starts this week, 18th. Thursday night. Yeah. Her and Angie Turley. It's supposed to be a real estate show, but I don't know what they're going to do. Those 2 girls, you never know. Fathom Real Estate. Get a hold of Teresa for all your real estate needs. 765-341-8911. Drink the Creek, Cedar Creek Concert Series. I think the next concert's the 27th. That is going to be Leonard Skinner Tribute Band, Freebird.
Billy, where you at?
And a ZZ Top. Really, I know. I'll be
going to watch the show and comment.
Oh, I got stuff to do.
I'll sell the Jeep.
I'll sell the Jeeps. Jeep sold 6 hours ago, bud. Where you at?
Yeah.
Patty, tell him to get down here. Anyway, August 27th, 5 p.m. Freebird, Leonard Skinner Tribute Band, and Eliminator.
That'd be a good one
ZZ
there.
Top Tribute Band. That'll be fun. Findhelp.org, Judge Williams' group. Get on there. It helps in lots of areas. Domestic issues, money issues, paying your bills. We're going to get the judge back in here. We normally have him in here around Halloween because we want to talk about his Hearst and Sammy Terry. Blandon Boys Lawn Care, 765-315-9656. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance, and Mattresses. I can't speak tonight. 765-342-4339. Wellsprings, Bob Goodrum's group, handling a lot of the homeless situation in town. 765-346-6661. Someone walked in and said, man, it's cold in here. And I was like, I thought Rob was back. I thought Rob Helms was in here instantly. Stid's Comfort Air System, keeping us nice and cool in here. 765-346-6661. Who's Your Web Nerd? 317-640-4398. And, of course, Logan Coryell with Logan's Cosmos Hair Diva. She's located at Hair Diva, 765-318-3388. That's all of our sponsors. Now, Sunday evening, back to doing Porch Time. I love it. My favorite Girl Scout cookie supplier, and yet must not have been too favorite because there's an empty seat right here in the camera, and guess who's not here? So, Katie, how you doing, dear?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You are getting ready to be a freshman in college. Where are you going?
Yep, Michigan State University.
Go green.
White.
There you go. Bob Denton's old stomping grounds. That's a good little drive up to East Lansing, and you're going to be studying horticulture at Michigan State. You'll probably be studying snow and cold up there too. But her mom is from Michigan, or she used to live there. Either one of the two. We can't get her on camera, so you know. Are you excited? When
I
you head out?
I move in the 27th.
So not long. Won't be long.
Couple weeks. Yep.
And you're at Big Ten school. That's very awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah, mom and dad probably very proud of you there. So, in the midst of all that, you decided there's a need in our community
Yeah.
for pet food,
Yes.
and specifically at the Red Barn, which is right on Morgan Street. It's Patty's. What's up, James? Hello, Elizabeth, Heidi, Joni. Patty's little shop there. Tell us what you're trying to do and how it come to pass, if you would.
Well, I'm trying to create a pet pantry to supply pet food and pet supplies for those who can't afford it or have trouble getting the supplies for their pets. I started to do it originally as my Girl Scout Gold Award project.
Wow.
But I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do that because the hours it requires. I don't know if I'm going to meet that.
Right.
Hopefully I do.
Well, how many hours are you required?
80.
You've been on Porch Time 3 or 4 times advertising about it, so we can accumulate them hours. I'm not saying things out of line here, but we've had some people in here before that we've had to cover hours for. That's all I'm saying. Just peachy. That's very cool of you. Pet lover, obviously.
Yeah.
Got cats, dogs.
Yep, 2 cats, 1 dog.
And so, how did you find out about the issue at the Red Barn?
Well, I kind of had this idea. I already knew I wanted to work with pets for my project. And then I looked into different needs around the community. And obviously there's a lot of food pantries, but what is there for animals and other pets? And so I thought the Red Barn would be a good place to do it because I already kind of knew Patty and thought that would be a good place to help.
That's a good call. One of the issues, and we've talked to Patty before about this, is we spoke about this off air, is some of the older gals around town. They will go there to get food. They need the food themselves, but they'll get a lot of tuna and a lot of canned chicken, and they're not taking it home for themselves. They're taking it home for their pets because there's not, it's cheaper there. So this is going to actually help 2 areas. Going to keep humans from actually help humans get actually human food and get pets to get pet food. You said Patty has a little area set up.
Yeah, I have it. She gave me a cabinet that I've painted, and I'm putting a sign on the back.
Okay.
That says the name of the pantry, which is Paws Pet Pantry.
Oh, very cool. You're gonna need a sign for that. I think I know somebody will be able to help you there real soon. Maybe. I can't say nothing yet. Stop looking at me like death. Okay, so you got a cabinet set up that you're kind of in control of. What do you need from the community?
I initially would like donations to fill the pantry, things as small bags of dog food, cat food, treats for the pets, even like some toys, harnesses, leashes.
Simple, small stuff.
Yeah.
And the reason being it's got to be small is a lot of the older gals come in there. They don't want to be picking up a 55-pound bag of Old Roy. They can get their fancy feast and take it home to Fluffy a lot easier. And it's something like, I know there's a lot of folks in this community that donate small levels every day, every week. And it's, if you keep an eye on it, you can go in there and drop off to Patty, hey, here's 3 or 4 more cans of cat food or a can of dog food or a small dry bag or balls or whatever, leashes. Yes. Patty said that. And I said this off air and I'll say it on air. Katie is a sweetheart. Exactly, Patty. And I'm getting to that. And I'm not knocking the kids like yourself that are out there at this age. There's so many younger people that don't want to engage in anything, for lack of better word, like jobs and schooling and functioning adults. To see a young lady such as yourself do this, that's pretty cool. You're giving to the community, or you're trying to give to the community with absolutely nothing in return, and that's very noble, very cool of you. And I know Mom's got to be proud. She gave us a look. So I think that's the I'm proud look. She won't talk or nothing. I bet you it was Billy here. Billy get her to talk. So that's funny. Hey Jackie, how you doing? Patty loves you. I know in the years past, on Thanksgiving, you got Nat?
You let a fly in.
I didn't. They may have. We'll charge them later. I know in years past during Thanksgiving and Christmas, we've had people come in and ask specifically for pet food, and you know, the Red Barn isn't really a place that you would think of, but I know Patty's tried to keep some on hand, but food of any kind right now with so many. And let's rephrase it. I know we spoke of this earlier. The gals we're talking about, a lot of the older gals, they're not homeless. They just go in there to pick up cheap can of food and help out. You know, they're money tight, especially with the situation in the world right now. So they're trying to save pennies wherever they can, and this will greatly help them. But any kind of donation of food, whether human food or cat food or anything to the Red Barn, especially in what's going on right now in the world, is greatly beneficial. And I'm just rambling on. Corey, you got anything to add, or Kate?
I'm just listening. You're doing great.
Not doing bad for my first time out, am I? We should have Patty come in here. I never thought about that, because have you ever talked to her at length?
You wouldn't have to say nothing.
No.
If Patty would have come in.
There's a guy that ran for office a few years ago, and she went with him, and you just wound her back up and turned her loose, and you're like, man. It's Facebook is really not doing. Have homeless who have pets also. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so it's a major need. And our county seems to be, I don't know about other counties, but our county seems to have many pets, cats. Everybody's got pets, cats, dogs, aardvarks, birds, all sorts of stuff. Wouldn't you like to have one of them? They eat ants.
That'd be interesting.
Cool. But it seems like everybody has pets. And I think people spend more money on their pets than they do their kids or themselves half the time. Is that true, Corey? On your dogs?
I'm sorry, I'm sharing this. I wouldn't. What about...
You spend more money on your pets or yourself?
Yeah, you're not joking.
He has literally left the show on the 4th. I gotta go. Because his pets are having a tough time with fireworks.
Well, we had, our 17-year-old dog. She don't love fireworks. But she passed back in the beginning of the year, so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
But I get it completely.
But yeah, I didn't do nothing on July 4th or anytime fireworks were going. So
somebody's weed eating.
My weed eating?
You're a weed eater.
Well, Bland's usually show up when we're on air.
Sunday night, I know. So, how long is this going to be a forever thing? Are you going to coming back and forth from Michigan State, or you're not going to be able to come every weekend? I would not assume.
Yeah, not every weekend.
I got that from your mom's look there. So, but you're going to check on it when you're coming back. And
yeah.
I know you get some time off. Seem like more days off between now and the end of the year than you actually go to school. It seemed like Devin down
get
to
bigger
IU.
breaks in college.
I know Devin down to IU. She's like, I've got one class this week. I'm like, what? Oh, fantastic idea. This may also help the human society with their surrender pet population. People can get their pets. Exactly. Legion meetings.
Nice.
There you go. I know you can't read it, but I know you can't read it because this.
We'll read it for them. You started.
Fantastic.
And you kind of stopped.
I know it, but I just got enthralled with what I mean. Fantastic idea. This may also help the humane society with their surrendered pet population if people can get their pets' needs met. That's a tongue twister. I will bring this up at the next Legion meeting and see if we can do a food drive for your cause. Good work, young lady. All businesses on here, Teresa from Fathom Real Estate, Porch Time sponsor. All businesses on here, I am donating 3 bags each of dog food and cat food. Who else will help? Billy says, make Chris take care of it while you're at school. Billy, I think she just said, why don't you take care of it while she's at school? What's up, Eric? So, awesome, Teresa. Thank you. And like, she doesn't need big bags. She needs small to medium bags because... Sacks. I said bags. I put sacks and bags together and come up with sags. She needs 3 sags of... There's that fly. 3 bags, 3 small bags, or medium-sized bags, Teresa. So, The old gals that come in there and get the food don't struggle with it.
Patty had said homeless have pets also. I don't know.
Sure.
I didn't know if you read that
Thanks, Teresa.
comment up above.
Yeah, some of the homeless people in town do have pets, and pets right now with a lot of anxieties in this world, people are that's all they got, and they use it to really calm their nerves and focus. I know
Mm-hmm.
I'd need about 12 pets in here to keep me napping some days, especially when you got nephews.
We need a porch time dog.
I thought about getting one, but
Mhm.
I'm gone too much. I'm gone way too much at work. If things change in the future, I'll have more than one porch time dog. Trust me. But when you have nephews like that, you
Billy can come over and there you go.
Old men come in also. Pat, I'm not in.
Okay.
I don't even know if I want to even address that. They have bats. Teresa, you're fired. That's all there is. Somebody else made a bat comment. You know about the bat story on me in here? Yeah, they poke fun at me. You probably did. I was I had went live. No. I was live.
You were live
When we first got set up in there, where they were still building this. And this is a pet story. It's a bat. Waiting for Trapper Tim to come on now. And I was live on air, and a bat
flew right
like
front of his head.
buzzed my eyeballs
It's
while I was on air. I'm not a fan of bats. So there may have been some Tourette's kick in a little bit. I got up to leave, and I'm like, oh, blank, I need to kill the feed. So I'm like trying to hit buttons, and this thing's dive bombing me. So Billy is our bat whisperer. So I go outside and turn my phone, and I go live. Now, I was live for 90 minutes, hour and a half. The night before I was live, and I had people in here discussing the water contaminated soil. I couldn't keep 30 people on live for 30 minutes that night. For 90 whole minutes, I was over 100 people. Everybody wanted to see me die.
Him run.
They wanted to see me die. So eventually, our contact in Lebanon, Jeff Price, the Lebanon bat whisperer, just said, shut all the lights off in the house and turn one light on there, and the bat will eventually come here. And it left. And then a few months later, and I did not go live, it came back at a very inopportune time. So we had to kill the lease at that point in time on the bat. So it's just an unfortunate happening. But everybody now, anytime they get a chance to shoot a shot at me, like Teresa, he says they have bats. They should help. So I don't mind. If it wasn't me, I'd be laughing, but it wasn't me, so I don't. It was me. I'm not a friend of that. That's why I leave that door ajar. So if a bat does get loose, it'll come in studio here, and y'all be like screaming, I'm like, told you! Y'all thought I was kidding. I was talking about snakes earlier. I had one slither across my foot in a bathroom in McCormick's Creek. I developed a bit of a speech problem. Now that'd be rough. I had a mouse run across my foot one time when I lived out in the country where I was in the library, and it ran across my foot. Then it worked out.
That's a little different, yeah.
But a snake coming across your feet. We're not talking about snake food, though. We're talking about cat and dog food. That's mainly what you're asking for, right? You're not asking for horse feed or cattle food. Trust me, I'll get a text from somebody that'll ask, anybody going to be dropping off any horse food? I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'll get one and I'll send it to you. Cat and dog food.
Cat and dogs.
And maybe parrot food.
Sure.
Somebody might have a bird. We've had a parakeet situation.
Somebody's got a parrot.
What was that?
In town? Didn't it get loose? And
that was
hunt
and I
got
got
all around town for it.
into that so bad. That's a $5,000 bird. You can't be. Oh my god! Should have had a better cage. Oh, we're having fun. I have to ask, Michigan State. Are you? What made you choose Michigan State? Was it what you're looking at, going studying, or do you have history, family at Michigan State? Did mom say you're going to Michigan State, or you're not going? Or is she a Wolverine fan?
Oh, not a Wolverine fan by any means.
Okay.
But like you said, she's from Michigan, and so I have family in Michigan. And my aunt's a big fan of Michigan State, and that's where my cousin went.
Oh. So you got the family discount. and you sneak in there into Michigan State. So were you were a fan of?
We'll hold you to that.
Talk long enough. I'll hate Mom. Why don't he come in?
I know.
Hello,
He's
Amy.
Probably sitting on the couch with a box of Kleenex because he sold his Jeep today.
I'm sure he is. He's crying. Got his toy Hot Wheels out. Jeep. Looking at it. So, did you follow Michigan State prior to then? Some football, basketball.
Yeah.
They got a great basketball coach. Mm-hmm. They've always seemed to have a decent football team. So, so now we hate Michigan. We as Notre Dame fans, we have our enemy is mutual. So now we're friends.
Good.
So. All you Michigan lovers out there. Ryan's probably not on, so probably be all right. Bill, you could just bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to bring in a big
first bag donated. Come on,
bag of Old Roy or some watch. Reese has already offered, so we're good there. Just bring them little cans of Fancy Feast or what's that? What's that? It's like a can of sardines, but it's not. It's cat food. What is the name of that other? Doggone it! I don't have a cat. You get some cat people. Whiskers.
I had cats, but I didn't. We fed them just
dried
cat food.
Scraps.
They loved it. So
send them outside. Go eat some mice.
They caught mice too. So
that's the best thing. And it is that time of year. I'm eating my feeling right now. How did you deal with him as your coach? I mean,
I don't know.
As a child, I feel for you.
Basketball coach?
Yeah. Girls are out right now trying to he's trying to message him. Oh, they left him at home as he cries himself to sleep. Sold his Jeep today, so he's been whining to us all day. I can't believe I did it.
You put that online, he should have known it's gonna be gone.
I had top offer.
Yeah, you did
because he said or best offer. I was like, it's the best offer you got right now, $500. Somebody doesn't take it, I'm gonna hold you to it or call you Welch online. So anyway, enough of him. Patty, is there anything specific that people ask for that you could share with us online that maybe we don't know about? One thing about when we would do fundraisers for the Humane Society, there's, especially this time of year, there's little blankets you can buy because they do get cold. Little toys you can purchase other than the food, and I'm sure she'll take that there too. People need that stuff. Thank you, Mr. Duncan. 50 big stars from Kenny Duncan. Not hot in here.
Well, my gosh, I didn't notice you had it at 79.
Well, I turned it up because they literally weren't even through the door yet, and they're like, oh my gosh. You can tell this is a guy's place. a chubby guy's place at that.
Cat food, dry food, and some wet.
Okay.
So it's what we shared.
Just what we're pretty much saying. Is it mostly cat food? I assume it's a little of both. Wonder what the cutoff. More cat people or more dog people? I've done a poll on that, but what if there's more dogs or more cats in the county, in the area? I bet there's more cats.
There's your next poll.
I bet you there's more cats. Pull that place down. That's going to be an interesting show. Also, if they want...
Patty keeps saying cats.
Small toys for cats. Okay. So there we go. Well, once you get it up and running, Patty, let us know. And maybe we'll have Billy do a live remote from the... I don't know why I'm saying that. One of us will go down and do a live remote from the pantry. And he'll still be crying about his Jeep.
Yep.
Can we do a pantry for Jeeps? I'm guessing cats, and they all live in my neighborhood. If you've got an unwanted cat, just drop it off at Billy owns. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, you get it set up. and we'll pop down there and go live and try to promote that. And it's a very cool idea. It's bringing awareness to a situation, and like Heidi was saying, not a lot of people know about this, and it cuts into human food. It cuts into humane. It's going to help out the Humane Society. It's going to help out a little bit of everybody. Cats are everywhere. I have a squirrel living out back. His tail looks like
hairless.
Where should you bring the food? Red Barn.
Red Barn,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I don't own a cat, but I get cat paw prints on my truck often. Tried to feed him, but he ran. So, Patty, do they just need to bring it down to you? And what are the hours of the Red Barn? Or maybe they can just call Billy and drop it off at Billy's house, too. If the Red Barn's not open. Billy should be our... What's the name of the cabinet again?
Paws Pet Pantry.
See, that's very cool.
Paul's Pet
I need to
Pantry.
write that down because I can... AWS?
Your buddy out in Washington, his online business is Paul's Abilities.
He moved.
He did?
He moved to Texas.
Oh.
And he texted me and he
went from rain to heat.
And he said he was in the military, and he'd done some tours. So he's used to heat, but originally from the state of Washington. So yeah, 70s and 80s and get a little heat, but lots of rain. And then he moved to Texas and he trains dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the name of his place again?
Paul's Abilities.
Paul's Ability. And a lot of times he could do stuff on Zoom. Help the owner and teach that. He all the way from the state of Washington, sometimes he would donate those to our fundraisers, which is very cool.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, 9:30 till 1:30.
They can drop it off though, can't they?
Yeah, somewhere in the evening.
Some people leave it out front.
Yeah, and if you drop it off out front, put it in a bag and mark pet food on it. So,
Billy, we'll share his number on here.
Oh, don't
come down.
She says, please do not leave outside. As
Can we edit that?
Take it and sell. Okay.
Oh.
Don't leave it outside. People have to take it and sell.
Dare them.
Believe me, we used to post Billy's number on CBK all the time for swap shop. Chickens and goats for sale. Billy's number. We were fun like that. All right. Anybody got anything else to add? Katie, you got anything else you want to add?
No.
Corey? Want to chat about anything?
No.
Nothing?
All good.
We got a lot of shows coming up. Katie was our first
in a long line of
all the
shows.
He didn't donate no stars.
Gosh.
Katie was kind of getting us back into the going here. Elvis has the key. He is next door. Oh, okay. Elvis can always unlock it. Tomorrow night, Monday, no music hour. Rob will be in studio, but we are also going to have new principal of the high school and graduate buddy of mine, Jeff Bell. AD Kip Staggs and football coach Duggar will be in studio to talk about a lot of things, including the new season of football coming up. We're looking forward to that. Wednesday, August 17th, we will have Renee Sheldon in from the Purdue Extension Office. She's going to discuss the most recent fair and talk about the recent 4-H winners. The kids, I don't think the reporter and some other media sources in this county did any justice for the kids. So we're going to bring light to that and talk about the kids that won events. And we're happy to do that for them. And we're going to discuss the new fair dates. Which is July 7th to the 14th.
Good news.
That is great news. We're going to roll right from the 4th of July right into the fair.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Patty says, thank you, Katie. You have a wonderful school year. I hope she's going to come back and see you before the year's out, Patty. So she's just telling you, see you, bye. On the 18th, we're extremely busy. Beth, I believe, will be at Wellspring as they dedicate a new library to local legend Ruth Rusey. And that's at 4. And then around 5, I'll be at Head Start. They're on...
wait a minute. Wellspring.
They're dedicating a library there.
Oh. Okay, I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
I thought it was something to do with our new library.
Yeah, when she said library, but it's
Wellspring Library?
It says a library in Wellsprings. Cool. Ruth Rusey. Beth will be there. At 5 p.m. or so, I will be at Head Start School, with Randy Owens. They're having an open house that night. I'll be there for probably about an hour, just bringing awareness.
This is Thursday,
and then
you got the real estate.
Then we got to rush back here because we got 2 insane ladies coming in Teresa Messmer and Angie Turley, and I'm telling you, it's a real estate show. But when we were discussing this, it went from real estate, and it just went. I'm like, oh boy. We may talk about aliens. We may talk about food. We may talk about conspiracies. We may talk about everything but real estate. So that's going to be interesting. That's 7 p.m. Thursday night. And then, hey, JB. And then, lost my way.
That's Thursday.
Yeah, and I've got like
Friday, Bedford. At Bedford. Are we going?
No.
We're not doing away games this year?
We're not. We could go down there, but I mean, I don't want to do the press box. We might talk about bats. See? No, we're not talking about bats. Friday night is the first game of the season. Is at Bedford. We won't be carrying that live. We're going to do home games again this year.
We'll have South. South will be here.
There's a couple of things I know we got coming up.
Oh, you had a whole...
Like 50. Judge Williams will be coming in. We've got the Elks will be coming in. We got someone from the VFW coming in.
8:20. What? So that's Saturday.
Paragon's coming in.
Paragon
Homecoming's coming in.
The 25th. You got the PCE group.
Thank you.
September 6th. Mr. Osborne from VFW is coming in.
Joe Osborne. Yep.
And then October 6th is the Frishy Honor Ride.
Yep. And then
that'd be pretty cool.
We'll probably be getting ready to do the chili cook-off by then also. So
you need to set a date. She's wanting to get chili in it.
Yes.
I think Mama Baked.
She brought us. Have you ever heard of apple pie beans? Well, how did she word that? Baked bean apple pie.
What was it, Teresa? Apple pie baked beans?
It's crossing the streams, but it was baked beans with apple pie.
But it had pulled pork, it had barbecue sauce.
Bicentennial, that's right. Thank you, Patty.
Oh,
the Bicentennial, which we'll see September. These 2 gentlemen in a tux coming in September. Oh, I look good in a tux.
How long does it take?
I look good in.
I need to go order one. I haven't even ordered one.
Might just have to paint some shirts.
Apple pie baked beans. There we go.
Basically, it's baked beans with like the filling from apple pie and actual chunks of apple pies in it. Oh. When I first heard it, I was like, there was no way, but it was delicious. Thank you, Patty. It was literally, I ate the whole bowl. And there was no after effects. Throwing that out there.
Nope.
I thought your farts may smell sweet, but there was no. I had nothing.
She don't want to hear that.
I thought this is going to be a sweet aroma, but I was kind of disappointed. Thank you, Patty, for the stars. I'm just being honest about it. Because I know people right now are thinking, oh my gosh, he ate a bowl full of baked beans.
Oh, don't even OMG, Billy.
Whatever. I thought it just smelled like roses.
JB making her blush.
We're good at that. And she was worried about us being professional when she first came in.
We're definitely
not nervous anymore.
Definitely not.
No, I'll tell you something about him. That one right there. When we were downtown at our original studio, it's like the 3rd or 4th show we did. I did a
yes. Kevin's bowl was gone before we could. Yeah,
they were tasty. We did a show between Mr. Worth and Rich Myers. It was debate between the 2 people running for sheriff, and Rich sat there, and didn't Andrew sit here? And I think Billy was off camera. Ramey was here. Tim wasn't there. You weren't there. You may have been sitting off, but Billy was sitting there, and it was very intense. They knew that I was rooting for Brent, and they wanted to make sure I was going to be fair in the questioning, and I was, and it's the video proof of it. I just read the questions. I didn't show any favoritism at all. But Rich was wanted to make sure things were straight, and it was very intense. And right before, and I just like we did here, camera's dead, mics are dead. We'll be live in 3, 2, and as I go 2, Billy leans into Mr. Myers' camera and says something. And I forget what it was. I know what it was, but I'm not going to say it on air. Into his mic, he said something like, "People like to see me on camera every now and then." And I was like, Oh my gosh. And we weren't live yet, so then he stepped out of the way. Yeah, he acts all innocent. No. Yeah.
He's definitely not.
And he's the one that smoked me upside the face in the tortilla challenge sitting right here 3 weeks ago. So
that was pretty good.
I got him back though. We had fun. Anyway, we got a big week. Guys, support this young lady. There's a lot of young people out there that aren't doing anything. And when you find one like Katie that is doing something good for our community, it's a necessity that's needed. She's filling a void. Get behind her, because kids like her are rare nowadays. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest. And it's a fact, not only in our community, but communities across the country. So when you can get behind someone like this, Katie, I will donate a big bag of food.
You added big. Didn't say big.
Oh, a bag of food. I didn't have my glasses down. I'm sorry. I will donate a
You
bag
just
of
thought
food.
Billy, so you just thought, I'll go ahead and add big.
Yeah.
Big bag.
He doesn't specify cat food. It could be ramen noodles. And if you can collect
50,000 bags, I'll shave my beard, he says.
I would almost... They could be tiny bags.
Hey, it may happen, you know.
I would almost donate 50,000.
Somebody just take a scoop, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then do 50,000 of those. And then he'll sit there and be sulking on his couch because he has to shave his beard.
Challenge accepted, Teresa said. Billy's beard oil no longer available. That would be fun.
Well, if you come back for fall break, or definitely Christmas break, because you'll be here for, you got a month off. College usually has a month off.
Yeah.
We'll have her back on and give it
and see how it's going.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be curious what feedback Patty gets from some of the customers that come in there. This is a really good idea. This is a really sweet thing, because this is needed. This has been needed for a while. So, anyway.
I love my doggies.
I know.
We had two cats for, I think one was 19 and one was 17. Passing the past. We had cats. No more cats.
I'm serious.
I'm a dog lover.
I think people spend more money on their pets than they do on themselves or their kids.
Believe me. Yes.
You could put on there. You could put posts on certain pages and say, "I spanked my kid in Walmart," and you're going to get yelled at. But if you put on there and say, "Hey, I smacked my dog on the nose with a newspaper," oh boy, you are in trouble. Animal hater! Instantly, it comes out. You're like, wow. I think that's hilarious. All right. Busy week, and you have an extremely busy week. So you're driving up? You driving yourself up?
Well,
Mom taking you?
Yep.
Are you gonna have a car up there to get around?
Can't my first year.
So you're dorm locked pretty much. That's good for freshmen.
That's good. Good idea.
That's really a good
for
idea.
You. Mom has to drive. What is that, about a
I thought
6
She
hour?
said it's about 5.
Okay.
I was thinking it was 6. It takes 7 going from here up. There's construction freaking everywhere. And someone's bringing in a helicopter full of food.
Choppa's coming
Get
in.
to the Choppa.
Yes,
that sounds military. That'll be fun. That'll be fun for you. I think college life for kids nowadays is not easy, but man, it's just so much fun and learn so much. Devin loved it. She hated some of the walking through the snow around Bloomington sometimes to catch buses, but she got her schedule down pretty easy and loved it. And she's actually getting her master's in a couple different areas right now.
You like football and basketball?
Yeah.
There's nothing like college scene in the stands.
We
football games or basketball games.
We went up and saw Bob play Boston College one year, and their Michigan State team was stacked. I think there was 4 guys that went to the NFL that year on that team. Good program, good team, fun city. So, and she'll be good her first year, freshman. Mom believes. All right, Patty, Billy, got anything else to add? Teresa, anybody got anything else to say? We've kept these ladies long enough. Stop in at the Red Barn Food Pantry. Not only drop off human food, but there's a spot now, and it is called Paws Pet Pantry. I like that. PPP.
Paws Pet Pantry.
Do you have an image? Do you have an image of? Do you have like a logo?
Or anything?
Not a logo.
Well, we got to
But
come up with something.
on the cabinet, I have started to paint just a red barn, and then we're gonna have pet paws.
Okay. Mike says, "Good luck to you in your future." Thank you, Mike. Stop by the Red Barn.
Me and Mama Bake will get some.
Billy says, "Katie's
we'll get some food.
Help
Bring it
support
in.
the pantry."
What did Patty say? Tuesdays.
9:30 to 1:30. But I mean, you know, if you drop
Tuesday,
it up here,
Thursday,
we can
9:30,
get it there.
1:30.
I just don't want to tell everybody that.
Don't say that because then
Because
we'll
I'll have
have
a
that whole
damn
corner full of dog and cat
400
food.
pound of old Royal there that I don't want. That's what happens.
Yep.
Anyway, support this young gal. Help out the community. Get the pets fed, and it's helping out in a bunch of other areas. This is a chain reaction thing here. It's all systemic. So, Katie, it was very nice to meet you, and I wish you nothing but the best at Michigan State. Don't beat Notre Dame. That's all I ask. And IU in basketball. Other than that, we'll be good. Good luck to you, dear. And we will either have you back in or we will go live from your pantry, and we'll push this whenever we can. I got it written down on my notes here, so, and I'm sure Billy will. I can't come in tonight, but don't forget to talk about the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say. Got anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
CB? No?
Good.
Folks, support Katie. We will be back in tomorrow night with No Music Monday hour or so with new principal Jeff Bell, AD Kip Staggs, and Coach Brian Dunger, and Rob Helms, myself, Corey, Beth. Billy will probably show up tomorrow night. Whatever. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Support our community. Love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow evening.